Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Bella's Coin Hunt. She is off to her mom's house, and we are trying to finish up our stream that we tried to start earlier. So hopefully we can get things going the way we want it to be tonight. And once we get everybody on, we can start opening up some rolls and have a little fun. Speaking of everybody, here we go. Hello, hello. You are live. Welcome back. Welcome back. Come on. Right there. We'll just start opening rolls. I don't care. Have a quiet night. No more Bella acting like a psycho. That has a huge run. Where did everybody go? Must be dinner time for everybody in the West. Hello, hello, hello. Ronnie King, how are you, my friend? Looks like you are the first one into the party. Just me and you, buddy. What is going on? Draco, welcome back. Sorry about the disturbance earlier. It was an interesting evening, to say the least. 2 people in the hospital, me just getting out of it, Bella in the middle bouncing around trying to figure out where we're going to keep her, and just crazy, crazy, crazy day. Just opening up a couple of rolls to keep busy here while everybody stacks back in. Yeah, she was, she's off today. Bella found us a 90%er right before we finished the stream. And I'm hoping I can find about 2 more of them while she's gone. It looks like it's a dead night for videos. It's the only reason why I brought another stream up. Because who doesn't want to watch something instead of absolutely nothing but 30-second videos? Besides, we've got a really good community, and it's really nice to see everybody talking and having a good time. What's everybody up to tonight? Besides another school/work day. Oh, that one's beaten up. This one would be great for was it Sandy or Karen? One of them's making a jewelry wind chime thing. I'm assuming everybody's eating dinner at this point, because I didn't put any notification up. I just started the feed. SmackDown, you watch wrestling? I haven't watched wrestling in so very long. Ooh. Oh, those were close. Been a very long time since I watched wrestling. I used to watch it all the time. I just can't watch it anymore. After competing in martial arts for many, many, many years, I see so many flaws. It kind of bothers me. We have 4 people watching now. 3, 4, 3. Oh, we keep going back and forth. Oh, that's got interesting colors. Black, brown, dirty, nasty. That one's seen better days. Nobody's home.
How are you?
I'm peachy.
How's work?
Work was fine. Bella went back to her mom's house, bud.
For what?
No, I'm talking to someone. It was fun. It was peachy. Another wonderful day at work.
You left early.
Didn't have a choice. Unfortunately, Bella needed somebody to watch her, and her mother and grandfather were both in the hospital.
Good work there.
Huh?
That's just not a good start.
Yeah, I know, but
Than leaving early.
it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. Can't.
Just be careful, Phil. Places don't go for that with new employees,
I know that.
no matter how sick you are.
Nothing I can do about it.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Thank you.
Okay. Just hope it works out for you.
You'll be all right. Yes, it is definitely scripted. There's no doubt about that.
You're talking to someone else, right? Okay.
So who else we got lingering in here? I keep seeing 4. Everybody's sneaking around, popping in and out. Either that or they're going, oh, Bella's not here, and shutting it off. Ah, searching for Silver's here. Here we go. Nothing special today. Nothing special. Gotta find me some silver. We've been running really, really bad runs lately. My goal is I want to go to one of the Federal Reserve branches, and I want to go buy some coins from there because those are least likely to be searched, and then put those back into circulation. Haha.
Okay, take it easy.
Take care. Yeah, her grandfather was in the hospital, and her mother went into the hospital today. Her grandfather had surgery scheduled, so it wasn't a big deal, but her mom's always been kind of sick, and she had to go in. She was having problems and complications, and better safe than sorry, and unfortunately she gets that often. But everybody has their moments, and unfortunately both of theirs fell at the same time, so it is what it is. Got 6 people, 4 likes. Oh no! Smash them like buttons, guys. God, I can't believe I'm saying that now. Oh, this kid's getting me into stuff, let me tell you. Nah, don't be sorry. It happens, bud. It happens. She'll be alright. She's a tough chick. I've never seen a woman have a baby and not make a sound. She is tough. Even the doctor said the same thing after Bella was born. The doctor came to me and was like, she didn't make one sound. The whole pregnancy. She didn't scream, she didn't moan, nothing. She just breathed, and that was it. She is a tough cookie. It's probably why I ended up with her. So what is everybody up to besides waiting for SmackDown tonight? Gotta have something more exciting than SmackDown going on. Could be hunting for silver or something better than that. You know, certain people were yelling at their just got a 49S semi-key date neck. Oh, nice. Very nice. That's a good find. I like it. Gotta make sure you take pictures of that. Put that up on YouTube. Oh, excellent. Excellent. That is the way to be. Halves are where the game's at, man. There's more to find in it, unfortunately. Hey, Austin. How you doing, buddy? Just because the banks don't use them, so they just kind of sit there and they're up for the taking. Hello, hello. Oh, they're hitting it. They're smacking it, punching it, poking it a little bit. Oh God, yes. Yeah, Christmas is it's tough. That's why I told Bella is like the boxes that we have at the bank now, that's it. All done. So you're done with the big boxes for a couple weeks because I gotta recoup. You're killing me. I mean, she's going through 8 boxes a week, something like that, 8 or 9 boxes. So it adds up with all the money being tied up for everything but what you want to do, like, you know, pay bills, eat, and all that fun stuff. Oh, it's painted blue. No wonder why it looks weird. Why do people paint coins? I just don't understand that one. It's like they took a Sharpie and just drew all over this thing. I don't know if you can catch it off the light or not. Backside, you can see it more. Just blue everywhere. Ugh. I don't miss that. I haven't been in school in a long time, thank God. I hated school. Don't miss that at all. Come on, silver. Since it's going into my pocket because Bella's not going through the box, come on, silver. She'll steal it from me anyway, but because that's my kid, that's what she does. Well, it's her subs, but you know, definitely thank you. I mean, she's tried. She works hard, and she's always coming up with ideas, which I think are great. And I keep telling her, slow your roll, girl. You got to get the people first. It's like she wants to sit there and keep doing $50 boxes all the time, and it's like the same thing. It's great that you want to keep doing the boxes, but at the same time, you gotta earn some to cover the cost. Like, it's not free. It's like every time you take 10, 15 coins out of that box, that's money that's added up. It's like either you got to sell them or you got to work on that. Yeah, Bella does the same thing, and I give her crap about it, but I usually don't fight over it because, you know what, it's whatever. I mean, I'm actually a 3rd generation coin collector in my family, and Bella would be the 4th. So, as she says, it's everybody's collection. So, when my granddad passed away, he passed it down to my mom, and eventually it's going to go to me, and then it'll eventually go to Bella. So it's the family's collection. That's how we look at it. And when Bella first decided, all right, I'm into coins, and I told her, I was like, you should call Grandma. Exactly. And so she calls up my mom and on a video chat. My mom's like, all right, hold on a second. Next thing you know, she's just off the camera for like 5 minutes, and I knew what she was doing. She was going into the den, and she was pulling out her bags upon tons of freaking bags because of my grandfather and her. Next thing you know, she's just throwing bags on the table where the camera is, and Bella's like, what's all that? She goes, that's just some of the collection. She's like, what? Next thing you know, she's just sticker shock, like, oh my God, you have so much. Where did you get it? And my grandma, oh yeah, there's a couple. My granddad spent a lot of money with his coins. He went far and wide looking for some pretty impressive stuff, and he definitely had it. That's a nice NIFC. 2004D. Yep, he was good with his money. Like he bought some pretty impressive stock. Like even stocks he had some very old, almost original Walmart stocks, for example. What was it? IBM, which is now Apple. You know, original like first issue stocks. Like he found a lot of good money. Hey Brian, how are you? Yeah, we're all hiding. We're sneaking around. My best coin, not my grandfather's, 16D key date Mercury. Oh, that's awesome. That's very awesome. Yeah, I've got a bunch of peace coins and Morgans and stuff like that. But Bella pretty much kind of just took my set and added it to hers, so I don't have any particular ones anymore. We have a collection, as she says, which I think is cute. It's all good to me, as long as she's happy. Nice. Very nice. That is one thing I have never, ever owned was gold, and I'm hoping next year. But right now I'm trying to put money aside for other things like a new house and all that fun stuff. So got to save the pennies for that first, if Bella will stop spending them all. But what are you going to do? One day at a time, right? It's a very expensive hobby that we have all chosen. Especially when you go crazy for the more rare items. Personally, I'd rather get the stuff that we can get now, so when Bella's older, we have a bunch of that instead of the really old one rare thing. There you go. That's how you got to do it. But you got to keep looking every day, and you got to keep going for it. That is a 90%er, it looks like, right there. Boom. We got silver. Any guesses? 90, 40? Clean. Boom. 1964, 90%er. I called it. Oh, yeah. Love the sound of that silver. Oh, love it. Can't get enough of those. 2 90s in a box. That's a good box. It's been a while since I've had multiple 90s. Had a 1922 SP Stellar, but it was stolen out of my house. Now I'm trying to get a collection back up. Right now I need... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hear you. But that's the only downfall, is if you have coin collections, they're very, very, very vulnerable, especially when you get good ones. And criminals are quick to unload them on the first sucker that'll throw money at them, too. So all you got to do is find all the criminals. Stay friends with the criminals and you find all the good coins. Because they'll go steal them all for you. Not actual advice. Just kidding, guys. Although, it's kind of smart, but... Nice. That's the way to go. Man, if I had known now some of the things I should have known 20 years ago, I'd have an insane collection. I spent a lot of money on stupid things that... Oh yeah, I'd have a lot of different things right now. A very large number of different things. Oh, that looks like a silver, but it's not. Oh. No silver. Come on, baby. Show me something good. Surprise me. Show me a double die. Show me something. That's one thing I got to work on too, is a new camera magnifier. Yeah. Yep. I know that feeling. That's why I'm thinking when I get my tax return this year, I want to do the federal bank with Bella and just, like I said, go up there and I'll go and buy 10 bags of $50 in one shot because I got to go 2 hours each way just to get there. And just be like, here's $5,000. Give me a ton of halves. And then this way, hopefully Bella will score out big. The other thing that I was thinking with Bella is, you know, little odds and ends stuff. So maybe her filling up like a third of a book and start selling the books as like starter sets and stuff. If she wants to be proactive and whatnot. Yeah, you're young. Tax returns are all stuff when you get older and you got to work. Yep. There you go. Those are the important ones. You don't want to know taxes. That'll be forced into your life later. Don't worry. Hey, Marky, how are you doing, bud? Bella just went home, actually, so I'm finishing up her box because it's been kind of a weird day. Her mom had to go to the hospital, and her granddad's in the hospital. Just a crazy day. Crazy day. And we're just open up some rolls. Got half a box left. Just shooting the breeze. Ooh, everybody's sending things out. Who's sending stuff to me? I'm feeling left out. I don't get nothing sent to me. That's no fair. I got a few packages I got to send out for Bella tomorrow. Because that's what I do. Just make sure when you're putting them in the mail, just tell them to mark it hand sort only. This way they won't use machines and they won't shred the envelopes and you'll be all set. Doesn't really cost you much more. Worked out fine for me. Then you don't have to pay for putting all extra kind of weight and stuff. Boom! Another 90%er. We are having some good luck today, boys and girls. That is number 3 in the box. Can't go wrong there. Yep, Bella got some mail in today. She's going to do a mail call at the end of the week. She's going to be announcing her 100 sub giveaway, which there was a perfect guess that was already done. So she was excited when she noticed that. Let's see, what else? I think she's going to be doing pennies this weekend. I think that's where we're going for. I think Friday night will be $50, and then I think Saturday is going to be pennies for her. Because she wants to get into the penny battles with everybody. Friday night will be probably 5:30. And Saturday, knowing her, about the same time. And then maybe one Saturday morning. Because she likes doing all her videos and all that stuff. So 1984p. That's a nice one. I'm going to hang on to that. She's starting to put together a decent little collection. She wants to try and get every single Kennedy there is, so trying to find them all for her. Thanks, Searching. Have a good night, buddy. Oh, that one's beat. Oh, no. Go do your studying, bud. That's important. Education first. Make yourself smarter, then you won't have to study as hard. That is priority in life, buddy. Get smart now so you don't have to be working hard later. And you can be rich, and then you can play with coins all night long because you can afford to. There you go. I don't know how much you're going to learn, but... I gotta go through these too. Well, keep me on in the background and go through it that way. Like I said, you're not gonna learn nothing from me. I mean, you'll see some different stuff in here maybe, but Revolutionary War, that was a good war. Some good history lessons in that. I used to be a history buff for American history. Some cool stuff you can learn. Some of the most famous Americans known were in them wars. My favorite personally was the Civil War, but fighting them Brits, that was a good thing because that was the best thing we could have ever done was get rid of those schmucks. Come on, baby. Let's find some more silver. Shelby Silver is back. He couldn't resist. He wanted to see some more 90%ers pop out. Me too. I think about 6 more would be good. And about 30, 40%ers. Then I'll be happy. Hey, you can't come back out. Get in that bucket. Yes, you're right. But we were also undermanned. We were also undersupplied. We were also an unfounded bunch of militia more than we were any army. So the fact that we had just random people taking that fight on, it was David versus Goliath all the way through. We didn't stand a chance, but it was the willpower and the determination and just sheer smart. They played the game, and unfortunately, that's what you got to do to win. And they played it with a lot of pride, which you don't see that very much anymore these days. Most people can't even sit there and figure out what they want to do. Yes, exactly. Most were farmers and civilians. Exactly. Now, can you imagine if somebody wanted to start a war on our country now? It'd be a bad thing considering America owns something like 70% of the guns in the world. That'd be the one time you'd see America band together. Yes, they offered slaves freedom just to get them to get by. That's right. It was some nasty stuff. When you read the actual diaries of soldiers and the real stuff that happened and what people saw, it was amazing. I mean, during the Civil War, there was a little boy. He was, I believe, 9 years old when he joined the military. He was orphaned, and he pretty much followed everybody around, and they made him a dispatch, and all he would do was help around the camp and help, with water and food. And as he grew up, he ended up retiring in the military as a colonel back then, and just an ignorant boy who wanted to be in the military. So, I mean, it's all about determination. The way of life was totally different back then. Yeah, gentleman's warfare, screw that. If you've ever been shot at, those guys had some big cojones, let me tell you. Can you imagine just standing there waiting for a couple hundred guns to shoot in your general direction and not move? No, thank you. You could keep that warfare. Yes, they came in Yorktown at the end. Help me roll them damn coins. Yeah, I know that feeling. We got lucky. There's two banks that do some free coin counting with the machines, as long as you have an account with them. So I try to dump there as much as possible. Whenever I'm in that area, it's like, nope, I ain't rolling this week. We're going there. Bella gets happy, and it's like, all right, just fill the buckets. Means you go through 4 more boxes instead of doing 2, you do 6 or 7. Correct. It's all those little facts that people forget. Yep, time for studying. Gotta make your brain smart, kiddo. Sometimes it hurts. The pains for growing. Those are your true growing pains right there. Come on, show me something good. How about a proof? Commemorative coin. Oh, do you? What kind of antiques? Okay. The advertising you can do quite well. The signs. Oh, Warfare. Yeah, Warfare changed after, really after the Civil War. That was the last true stand there and face it. And then after that, for us, it was World War I, and that was all trench warfare with the Germans, and yeah, that was just ugly, ugly, ugly stuff. That's when chemical warfare became a thing. Yep, you can keep that. I am not standing still when somebody's shooting at me. I'm gonna hit the ground. Nope, sorry. And you best believe I'm gonna train dogs to go rip your face off before I stand there. That's another thing that ain't happening. I couldn't believe they didn't do that as much as they could have. Oh, absolutely. Yep, I agree. I love finding the seals, the different colored seals. Not easy to find these days, that's for sure. Those are all hoarded and hoarded very well. Yeah, all I have is a few blue and red, and that's about it. I couldn't believe I was watching, was it Rob Finds Treasure the other day? Somebody actually just gave him a brown seal Hawaiian note from World War II. I was just like, are you kidding me? Like, who gives away $100 coin, a dollar bill like that? The only thing that I see when I see those is like, sure, somebody's not just hooking him up and he's sending it back. Like, it just seems too good to be true. Just too good to be true. Like, it's like, what's next? He's going to start getting gold bars in the mail? Like, nobody's giving that stuff away. Oh, I've seen a few Hawaiian bills, and they're really cool. They're really cool. They made them at Pearl Harbor. They printed them and got rid of all of the regular American notes in Hawaii at the time, and redid them just for that purpose. Oh, platinum, yeah, maybe. Well, he can get away with it. He makes about $1,000 every week just doing those videos. And then you see all the stuff people send him, like his collection's got to be monster. I was looking into it for Bella. I was like, you got to find yourself a gimmick, and she didn't understand what. And I was just like, why don't we see if we can find you something that's unique? And I was looking into having custom coins made, and like, she can legitimately have a coin made. She can legitimately have coins made and like have her image on it and design a coin out like a legit looking coin, the real deal. And I was looking at it, and it would be something like $800 or $900 to have all the stuff made, and then you got to buy if you went with silver, like 1 ounce blanks and all that stuff. And yeah, $1,000, dude. They're making $250 a box, and they're doing at least 4 boxes. Silver Seeker, I think he said the one that he did something like 7 boxes. So how do you not make money? That's awesome. Yeah, Bella won a few things. She doesn't win a lot, but she keeps telling me, like, Dad, you got to get on more and talk in the chat and this and that. I was like, honey, I work. It's like, I got things to do, babes. I can't sit there and talk to everybody all day like you can, girly. And she's like, well, you got to make sure you go on all the channels for your birthday. And you got to be on there because everybody gives away free stuff. Because I guess she was talking about Rafe the other day. She's like, everybody gave him stuff. You got to go on. So now I got to make an effort to do that next month. I hate doing that, though. So I went to the sale and I walked up and I asked to the lady, do you have any old jewelry? She said, yes, let me go find them. She comes back with a bowl. Nice, nice. I was tempted to get Bella to do that this fall when all the end of it happened. And just, it didn't happen. We didn't get a chance to, but I think that's coming this summer. We're going to have her do that. Nice. 3 ounces of silver. Free, but it's free. You can't beat that. Cannot beat that. There you go. There you go. That's coming down the road, man. Let me tell you. I want Bella to start doing that, and then I was actually thinking about buying myself a furnace. Yep. I was thinking about buying myself a little furnace forge and pouring my own bars as well. And Bella we could stamp them and have Bella do like selling her bars or whatever. That was definitely a thought. I do like the bullets though. I think the bullets are kind of cool. The bullets were fun. Welcome back, Mark. And I saw the bullets the other day because Bella was pointing it out, and I'm just like, whoa, those are pretty awesome. It's like, I can make that. What can we make with that? Nothing special today. Nothing special indeed. Yes. Yes, I did. And he was a very good president. Ooh. Now, that is a coin I'm going to hang on to because I got to get it magnified. That is got a double rim at the minimum, and it's a 74, which is known for the double die. Let me see if I can get that on the screen, if you guys can catch it. See it right at his head. It's a double rim, but I don't know if you can catch it. Come on, camera. Don't know if you can see it, guys, but that might be a really good coin right there. Reagan was a good president, but he also left the country in a lot of debt because he spent a lot of money that he shouldn't have spent. But it is for what it is. You can't, what, open a bank account? It's just depreciating. How can you depreciate? It should be gaining value. Yeah, you guys are getting lucky. I've noticed all you guys keep winning. You guys are doing good. The only reason I know is that I hear Bella when she doesn't win. Dang! She yells it, and you hear it across the house. Or if she's not here and she's at her mom, she's sending me a message. Dang, I just lost it. I was so close, or something like that. And they'd be like, what are you talking about? I'm not even watching. What? I love Mercury Dimes. I think they're just gorgeous looking. Nope, doesn't sound like it. You just wearing the Roosevelts, huh? Look at it this way, kid. At least you're winning. Something you didn't have the day before, and you didn't pay for it. And you didn't have to find it. So you're doing all right. All right, 8:15, huh? So he gets bumped up four grades, huh? I wish our school system would change so people can go as fast as they want to go. Because I know a lot of people who would have graduated at like 10 years old because they enjoyed school when they were young, and then you start getting held back once you hit junior high and high school. I was one of them. I hated school after I hit junior high. I was so bored. I think I was in 5th grade helping my friends out in high school doing their homework because it was easy to me. Nothing. Come on, baby. 10 more rolls. We need a couple more silvers. Credit recovery? What's that? Gotta remember, I've been out of school for 20 years, so I have no idea what that is. The animals in your class, huh? Yeah, somehow. I don't doubt that. And I'm not saying that you guys are, but kids in general today are just a bunch of little jerks. And they all just need to get a good whooping. Just cocky little peckers. It's hard to find a good teacher anymore because they're all beat down by the system. Gotcha. So I got a friend of mine, got his master's degree, became a teacher, loved it, taught for about 3 or 4 years. He was hit, bit, had things thrown on him, just totally treated like trash, and the schools did nothing for him. They didn't get rid of the kids from his class, nothing. And he's just been doing it for years, and he's like, you know what, screw this. He goes, I can't keep doing this. And he won't do it anymore. After 6 years of school just to become a teacher. Personally, I'd like to see military schools come back in a big way. Out of control. Our society is out of control. Yes, that would be nice too. That's why Bella goes to a Catholic school. It's pretty much private school. It cost me an arm and a leg, but I'd rather have her have good education and learn respect. And they don't do the rules anymore, but woo, they're strict. Those nuns don't mess around. Well, it depends on the school you go to, bud. I had one teacher, and the worst part is they were very much like a teacher that was very famous on TV at the time. I don't know if you guys ever saw the show. It's an old school. It was back when I was a kid. It's called Saved by the Bell. The original one, there was a teacher when they were really young in the original old ones, and she made teaching really fun in the show. And I had one that was very much like that, where he made you like really get into the role, to the actual story of what was being taught, and he would bring in his guitar and play songs of the time, of the history of the era, and would he'd make it just like you were there. And that's how I learned history so well, because he brought it to you. He made it come to life, and you can't experience it any other way than that. And it's just like, holy cow, that was really fun. And just the things stick in your head. See, no, that's dumb. Let's see who can flip off the cars. But gotta feel cool somehow, right? Wow. Yeah, that's what you call a teacher that's quit. That's when you go to the vice principal or the principal and say, hey, I'm asking for help, and this is what they're telling me. Ah, come on, silver. Gotta find something. A couple more tonight. Well, you have those days, bud. Everybody's got days where there's not much. I mean, Bella was going to make a couple more videos tonight so I can throw them up throughout the week, and with her mother going nuts being in the hospital, it's just like, all right, let's go, Belle. It's just time to go. Oh, yeah. And you know what? People knew their role, and they wouldn't pull the crap that gets pulled today, that's for sure. I knew when I grew up, I got my ass whooped. And then, for example, like my granddad, he was old school. So he'd literally tell me, go out back and pick a switch, which is pick a stick so I can whip you with it. And boy, did he drew blood, let me tell you. Go out back and pick a switch. And when you do it enough times, you learn very quickly to pick the thick ones. They leave bigger bruises, but they hurt a lot less. You pick the skinny ones, they draw blood. I did that many, many, many times. My oldest daughter, who's now in college, Bella's sister, when she first started dating, I had this one boy she brought over, and he thought he was a badass. Good kid. I talk to him to this day now, even though they're not together anymore, but he thought he was tough and wanted to try to impress the dad type thing, and needless to say, by the end of the time that he was hanging out at the house. He was learning that why I was a martial arts champion and whatnot, and many times he was on the ground begging for forgiveness. Nice. I had one teacher that if you talked about the weather, nothing else mattered. He'll just stop the class and just talk about the weather. Like legitimately talk about the weather, like what makes certain clouds do what, and all that kind of stuff. And why does a volcano only erupt on certain sides of the mountain, and whatever. But that guy would just talk for an hour, and next thing you know, the bell would be ringing and be like, "Oh, guess class is over." And I had another one at one point that used to sit there, and if you drew me a picture of an alien, and like a good one, I'd give you an A for the day. So I've had my fair share of teachers too that were unique. There is not much going on here today. That DDO may be a good one though. Really? See, back in my day, somebody did that, like 9 people would come over and jump that kid and teach him a lesson real damn quick. Spit on somebody else. I dare you. That's just fucking nasty. Sorry with the language, but it is. That's just gross. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Except I wouldn't tell my daughter to punch him in the face. I'd tell her to punch him in the throat. So they sit there and gasp for air. And then you punch them in the face a few times because they can't do nothing. Just because I'm going to make sure the point goes across the first time. I know, bad advice. I shouldn't be saying that. Don't listen to me, kids. Hey, get back in there. All right, the end of the last roll. Well, sometimes you got to stand your ground, my friend. And that is all we can do in life is stand our grounds. All right, so we got 5 NIFCs. She had 3 90%ers. And what looks like a double die, which I'm going to have to really get a good look in with a magnifier. But that could be a good one. Good error coin. Nice. Nice. But those aren't accomplishments, my friends. You got to remember, no matter how far it comes, if you have to use physical violence, you've already lost. Even if you won the fight, you lost the battle. Because violence is not the answer. Unfortunately, that is just exactly how it is, and it's sad, but it is indeed life, and people are stupid, to say the least. To say the least. Hey, you stop talking to me. I'm not talking to me. All right, there we go. That's better. Well, boys, I will have to cut it early now. It's been about an hour. It was fun chatting with y'all. Y'all have a good night. Get your studying done. It's important. Unfortunately, I have to go get ready, take a shower, call my night and end. Because work starts up bright and early. We all know how that goes. Got to succeed in life. The early bird does indeed get the worm. All right, you kids have a great night. It was fun chatting with you. I will probably be doing another box tomorrow night. So about the same time, probably about 6 o'clock, maybe a little bit later. Not sure. It depends on when I get out of work. So I will catch you guys later tomorrow. Have a good night, guys. Take care. Yes, I want to.